when you have a good connection inside the pitch, it's normal, and it's a good sign that you're gonna have a good connection outside the pitch. And it was a good feeling for me when I came in the first few days. I didn't know how it was to play on the pitch, but I felt very comfortable, very very confident as well when we were in the dressing room talking with everyone, and especially because we have a lot of young players. So we're a young team. We have guys that want to work all the time, and that's the kind of mentality that I enjoy to work. And then there was, like I said, it was fantastic, and then they get me in so easy. Yeah. When you get into a club like this, you walk into Milanello, you see all the history, all the frames, all the players that play in this team, and you start to imagine, you start to want it to be a part of the history. You want to start to be, you have one day, you dream of being in one frame, and generations after that looking at you like I'm looking now to Rui Costa, to Pirlo, to everyone, to Maldini, and that's the kind of thing that I believe, and I want to believe that every single player that wears this badge wants to achieve. And for me, it was not the same. As soon as I came in, you start to imagine, and you start to be a part of that as well. If you want to have a reference of the way that I cross, is Quaresma. I mean, he's the king of the way that we call Trivela. Is the way that I cross. He's the king of that. So it's something that since I was young, I trained. I mean, I'm not as good as Quaresma doing it, but every time I play on the left, I try to do it a couple times, because it's something that helps me, because it's my strongest foot. Maybe I can be more precise with the right foot than with the left. And in that moment, the ball was a little bit better to do it with the right instead of the left. So it was, like I said, it was a couple of seconds to decide, and Leão was in the right place. It's easy because we can understand each other very well. I know that he's a player that likes to ask the ball in the space, and I just heard his voice. If you see in the clip, I don't even look too much of where he is. I just try to put the ball and imagine where he's going to be. Fortunately, he was in the right place to score. Massive confidence that when you have, especially not two leaders, but two communicative leaders, they speak all the time. They want you be in the right place all the time. So when you play with two center backs, especially for fullbacks, when you play with two center backs that they are communicating all the time, and that are talking with you all the time, I mean, that's much easier for us. That sometimes we can be out of positions a couple of times, and they because they can see the game from the back, they can see every single player, and it's fantastic to have two fantastic center backs and two very good center backs that can do a little bit of everything: communicate, leadership, and play amazing as well. Even before this training today, we had a conversation with everyone that everyone is on the same track. The manager gave us this message that we need to keep going step by step, game by game. Don't be relaxed or comfortable for what we are doing, because we know that even with these results, we can do better, and we can improve in some points. So we just need to keep working on that, and we need to keep motivated to keep going, because I mean, if we keep things like this, if we keep our focus on the right place, we can do great things this season. Udinese is a team that we all know that it's very good. They're very good on the counter-attack. I think that's typical Italian teams. So we just need to be sure that we are prepared for everything. We can focus on the opponent, but I think that the main point is about us. It's about doing and approach the game in the right way, and we'll have time to prepare the game and to have completely focus on that. But we all know that it's going to be a very tough game in a tough pitch to play, because they're a good team.